I had the mug. I had the Princess Margaret hat. I've had them all. I lived for a while in a little village just outside Windsor, which is where they have their little country house. And it was extraordinary. I didn't realise that, we always say it's a democracy. She's only a figurehead. But actually, they have a lot of power. They have the power to know. I knew when she was staying at the big house because the planes were diverted as they flew out of Heathrow. They actually changed the flight paths so she wouldn't be bothered. I mean, she could have pulled the windows, couldn't she? So, walking around Windsor, the whole place was just one big tourist trap. And I thought, there's a song here, if I could only get the words and the rhymes for it. In England, we don't have corporations, we have limited companies. So this one was called the Queen of England Limited. There are so many versions of this song because I keep updating it, and Lynn, my wife, says I should update it again because such a lot's happened. There's all the new members of the royal family, but this is the original version. I think I was sent a tape with a version I'd never heard before, and I thought, God, I forgot about that. So I think one of the verses is from that. It's so confusing when you've lived as long as I have. Now the Queen of England Limited's in residence today. The rumours spread like treacle and the crowd is at to pay. Business is booming, souvenirs are sold. Princess Margaret pizzas, Duke of Edinburgh rolls. And fathers capture families on film without delay in a Kodacolour Instamatic way. And all because Elizabeth is in residence today. So wave your flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. Shakespeare tours of Shepherd's Bush have advertised the treat. They've laundered all the uniforms and mobilised the fleet. Ladies from suburbia gather gleefully with a frightfully loyal outing at a rightly royal fee. And stepping from the char-a-banc, they gaze upon the home they read about in the April Woman's Own. It's terribly simple, just 37 bedrooms and a throne. So wave your flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. There are Tasmanians in the tea bars poring over maps. Smiths is full of Frenchmen and the gents is jammed with Japs. Germans marching briskly, Swedes who stop and stare. Spaniards on the corner, Americans everywhere. They're screaming down the station and they're stomping down the street, aiming to make their holidays complete by getting a glimpse of the English royal family retreat. So wave the flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. Well, you can sing a song of 2.5p, pockets full of cash, 4 and 20 tourists rooked in a flash. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, featuring Mark and Anne, turned out to be an inferior reproduction from Japan. And the Queen Victoria duffel bag has lost its allure. It's just the Mary Rothman magical history tour. So wave the flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. But now the Queen of England has left and gone away. There are people to woo and things to do in their own gracious way. But wherever she may wander or casually roam, they're cleaning up around her just like they do at home. When now, because it's winter and the afternoons are chill, they've closed the Royal Highness kitchenette and grill. There's no queuing in the portal or wandering round at will. No serving up of morsel or totting up of bill. No wrapping round of parcel or clocking up of till. There's just a once upon a castle on a hill. So fold your flag discreetly and put it away. Elizabeth isn't in residence today. Mais oui, la reine n'est pas chez elle aujourd'hui. Heart so, die Königin ist heute irgendwo. So fold your flag discreetly and put it away. Elizabeth isn't in residence today.